It is a great time to be shopping for and enjoying digital pianos. They're better than ever, and finally, we're well out of COVID. The back orders are gone, so we can actually get these things delivered and enjoy them in time for the holidays. Now, as usual, today's list is going to have a few boundaries on it because, of course, there's literally hundreds of digital pianos across a multitude of price points, and we can't put a video that covers them all together. So today, we're going to be focusing on home digital pianos for underneath the $1,500 US mark, or about the 2,000 Canadian mark. And we're also listing these in alphabetical order, so nobody should infer any kind of ranking or rating because of the order that these instruments are in. So first on our list is the Casio PXS3100. It also features Casio's new buttonless interface, so you've got some really great touch interface controls. So for people wanting a fun, contemporary look, something that's really futuristic, the Casio PX line, generally speaking, just hits it out of the park. Now, the main difference between the PXS3100 and really the reasons we selected it over the 1100 is its fabulous selection of onboard tones, in fact about 700, as well as 200 accompaniment rhythms, which really takes this into direct competitor territory with a lot of the aspects of the Yamaha DGX 670. And the fact that it remains battery operated when you need to be on the run. The entire PXS line was slimmed down to be the lightest instruments in the industry. So for people who are looking for affordable digital piano options with tons of options to choose different sounds and have lots of fun, be able to take it on the go, and maybe even do some busking with this, the PXS3100 is a ton of fun and packs a huge value. The other thing I love about this instrument is for all of the units that we have sold over the course of the last year or so, not a single one's ever been returned, and we've received nothing but really positive feedback from our customer base on this instrument. Next on our list is the Kawai ES120. Now, the ES120 was a recent update to the ES110 and brought all kinds of improvements, some of them aesthetic, some of them playing. It features a new action versus what was on the 110 that made it much quieter for bystanders to listen to, and also improved the general feel of the key, and they completely redesigned the user interface as well as the overall aesthetic of the case itself. You can get this in black, white, and a really sleek new light gray. Now, the thing that's always made the Kawais an interesting standout in this category is their large stereo sample sets. So if you primarily focus on acoustic piano tone, and especially if you're going to be using this one with headphones, you're going to love the fact that you can get that SKEX stereo sample in something this affordable. That, combined with the fact that the new action feels so good, makes this a perfect choice for people who know that their primary use is going to be just playing piano. Especially if it has to be on the go, the ES120 is pretty lightweight as well. Moving on now to the Kawai KDP120. This machine has been dominant in the entry-level home digital piano category for a couple of years now, and it remains so really for a couple of key reasons. First is its impressive speaker system. It boasts 40 watts of power, again driven by that SKEX sampling, and also has the new RHC improved action, which increased the amount of padding as well as the quality of the sensors on that RHC. Taking the KDP120 from just the beginner category really up into a credible intermediate category as well for people who already have some experience playing. The cabinet's got great lines, highly durable, and is a perfect home piano for people looking to get a start with piano lessons or just for hobbyist enjoyment. Next on our list is the Roland FP30X, and an instrument I like to refer to as the no-frills do-it-all. You see, a lot of the functionality that the FP30X has been locked away in the free Roland app that you can use to wirelessly connect to it. And by keeping a lot of those controls and functions locked in the app and not something you're paying for on the machine itself, they're able to really keep the price down. And this really is a bit of an industry secret. Even on Roland's own spec sheet, this lists the instrument as having, I think, 50 or so sounds, but connect it to the app and that number goes up to 300. It also brings functionality like live auto accompaniment when you're using the app. But talking about the piano itself, it's equipped with a powerful 22-watt amplifier, driving stereo signal through 2 downward-facing speakers. It's got 1/4-inch outputs, which makes it great for gigging, both Bluetooth audio and MIDI for maximum connectivity, and one of my favorite key actions out there, the PHA-4, giving a hyper-realistic weighting and overall playing sensation to people even at the entry level. If you do any digging out there for a great value 88-note weighted portable instrument, you're not going to be able to avoid the Roland FP30X. Do a little bit of reading and I'm sure you'll figure out why. Moving on to Roland's new FP50. This instrument features a completely new operating system and feature focus for Roland, which moves it firmly into the live arranging category, traditionally dominated by the Yamaha DGX series, but it also gives players the ability to pre-construct their own arrangements to have them played back and play over them as well in a live setting. There's hundreds of sounds to choose from and is driven by the new Zencore synthesis engine. It's a larger form factor but manages to keep the weight still quite low and portable, and the down-facing speakers are plenty powerful enough to fill up a small to medium-sized room. For shoppers out there who really enjoy the Roland sound and feel and are looking for a blend of both great piano experience as well as entertainment type features, the FP50 is a can't miss. Next on our list is the Yamaha DGX 670. Now this is a popular follow-up to Yamaha's 660, and for customers out there where they want the focus to really be on sequencing and advanced live arranging options, this one is a hard one to beat, especially if you're looking for that with weighted 88-note action. Now for people looking at this one and comparing it to the Roland FP50, which is actually a video we've already done on the channel, I would say this. The Roland tends to be slightly more focused towards people who are using it as a piano, and particularly people who need it to be in a portable format, whereas people who are focused more on the sequencing and customization side of things and don't need it to be as portable are probably going to be really thrilled with what the Yamaha has to offer. Next from Yamaha is their brand new P225. Now this is the update to the P125 and reintroduces to the model the popular USB audio feature. They've managed to keep the price point about the same as what the 125 used to sell for, and perhaps taking a cue from Casio, they've also shrunk the depth and pivot length of the key to get this as light as possible. They've reoriented the speakers so that the 2 mains are facing back rather than down, and 2 small tweeters so that you still get some clarity from the player's perspective. It's also got some really fun live auto accompaniment functions on there, and the main piano sample, driven by their CFX tone engine, is nice and clean and enjoyable to play. So thank you so much everybody for tuning in for this year's edition of the Holiday Digital Piano Shopping Guide. We hope that you found it helpful, and of course if you want to drill into any one of these instruments a little bit more, chances are we've got at least 1 or more videos about it on the channel here. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed what you saw, and we'll see you again soon.